Perhaps the most fundamental of the challenges that we face is the attack on America's culture. Over the years, my business took me to a lot of different countries, and I've been struck by the enormous differences in the wealth and the well-being of people from different nations. I've read a number of scholarly explanations for the disparities, and I found the most convincing was written by a fellow named David Landis. He's a professor emeritus at Harvard University. I presume he's a liberal. I guess that's redundant. And his work traces the coming and going of great civilizations throughout history. And after hundreds of pages of analysis, he concludes with this, and I quote, "If we learn anything from the history of economic development, it is that culture makes all the difference." Culture makes all the difference. What is it about America's culture that's led us to become the most powerful nation in the history of the world? Well, we believe in hard work and education. We love opportunity. Almost all of us are immigrants or descendants of immigrants who came here for opportunity. Opportunities in our DNA. Americans love God. And those who don't have faith typically believe in something greater than themselves, a purpose-driven life, if you will. And we sacrifice as Americans everything we have, even our lives, for our families, for our freedoms, and for our country. These values and beliefs of free American people are the source of the nation's strength, and they always will be. The threat to our culture comes from within. In the 1960s, there were welfare programs that created a culture of poverty in our country. Now, some people think we won that battle when we reformed welfare, but the liberals haven't given up. At every turn, they tried to substitute government largesse for individual responsibility. They fight to strip work requirements from welfare, to put more people on Medicaid, and to remove more and more people from having to pay any income tax whatsoever. Dependency is death to initiative, risk-taking and opportunity. Dependency is culture killing. It's a drug. We've got to fight it like the poison it is. The attack on faith and religion is no less relentless, and tolerance for pornography, even celebration of it, and sexual promiscuity, combined with the twisted incentives of government welfare, have led to today's grim realities. 68% of African American kids born out of wedlock, 45% of Hispanic kids, 25% of white kids. How much harder it is for these kids to succeed in school and in life. A nation built on the principles of the Founding Fathers cannot long stand when its children are raised without fathers in the home. The development of a child is enhanced by having a mother and a father. Such a family is the ideal for the future of the child and for the strength of the nation. I wonder how it is that unelected judges, like some in my state of Massachusetts, are so unaware of this reality, so oblivious to the millennia of recorded history. It's time for the people of America to fortify marriage through constitutional amendment so that liberal judges cannot continue to attack it. Europe is facing a demographic disaster. That's the inevitable product of weakened faith in the Creator, failed families, disrespect for the sanctity of human life, and eroded morality. Some reason that culture is merely an accessory to America's vitality. We know that it's the source of our strength. And we will not be dissuaded by the snickers and knowing glances when we stand up for family values and morality and culture. We will